Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Moletrap here. Game 1 of the Korean Air OSL quarterfinals between ZerO and Effort, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me get the colors this time so I don't have to go back and try and look it up. So that means Effort is going to be yellow Zerg here at the right side of the map. ZerO is going to be the red Zerg at the 12 o'clock position on the map, and right off the bat we can see that ZerO is at a disadvantage. He's sending his scout the wrong direction. This is going to be, I think this is going to be a great series though between these two guys. This is my biggest fear because I'm obviously a ZerO fan. I apologize for my fanboyism in general, but maybe I don't apologize actually. I take it back. But what was I saying? Yes, ZerO versus Effort. ZerO is very, very good ZVZ, but so is Effort. And I'm reminded, of course, of BlizzCon, where I got to see these two players play live, and that was epic. That was epic seeing these guys play live. There were some epic ZVZ games, absolutely insane, back and forth, extremely high level play. And it was just insane. It was insane to watch. And ZerO came very, very close. This is when Effort was a little bit more on the ball than he has been lately. Lately he's not been completely on top of his game, but he was definitely back then he was definitely like at his peak sort of thing. So well, maybe not his peak, but anyway. Point being, ZerO I think has improved, and I think Effort is a little bit off right now. So they might have evened up in skill level, even though Effort just was kind of as good as ZerO played at BlizzCon. Effort was just undefeatable in ZVZ. Although I think they went to 2-1. I think it came down to 2-1 in two different series, in like the winners bracket final and the final. It came down to 2-1, and so it came very, very close. By the way, ZerO going for a 12 hatch pool, and it looks like Effort going for a what was it? I missed the count. It may have been a 12 pool or something like that. Anyway, so what the heck? Watching you, some bloodshot eyes there. I wonder who that's supposed to represent. And now, so it must have been a 12 pool because he's gotten a hatchery now. So it looks like we're seeing 12 pool hatch for Effort versus 12 hatch pool for ZerO, and that's technically, according to common wisdom, is going to give an advantage to ZerO because he's gotten his hatchery up a little bit earlier, and his pool's going to be up a little bit later. But by the time the Zerglings are able to reach his base, he'll be able to have his own Zerglings out. Although it looks like those Zerglings are going to be able to do a little bit of harassment. They're going to get there a little bit earlier before he's able to get Zerglings out. So ZerO's going to have to play some defense and try and defend against those Lings early on. So yeah, pool is up, lair goes up just slightly after Effort, so definitely gonna have to give him a little bit of advantage here. His hatcheries might be starting to produce more Zerglings. If Effort can maybe pick off some of those Zerglings as they're coming out, he's gonna run straight into the base. ZerO doesn't know this is coming because his overlords were out of position. And now some Zerglings coming out. So Zerglings are in his main base. They're gonna try and run in, snipe some drones. Effort, ZerO tries to run his drones away. So Zerglings, is he gonna get a drone? He does get a drone. If he gets true, that'd be epic, but he only gets the single drone. Couple Zerglings get taken care of at least. He cleans up the rest of them. Nope, there's still that one. He's microing to catch it. Okay, he just needs to assign a single Zergling to chase it now and just run the rest down to defend his main, because this is something that you see. Yeah, there you go. He doesn't want to be so caught up with that one Zergling that more Zerglings run in the front. So he's gonna have to defend there. So yeah, nicely done. He's probably got speed upgrading right now as well. His own drone's catching him up, stopping those Zerglings. Anyway, so it looks like Effort actually has snuck in a couple extra drones as well. He's got his Spire up already. This is going to be very, very close. Both players about even right now. Again, ZerO was a little bit ahead, but then he lost some time there, and by putting up that sunken colony, so he snuck in some drones to get some extra econ. He put up the sunken colony as defense. If he can defend that choke there, he's going to be in good shape, definitely. He's still sending his Zergling around in circles trying to defend there, but no, he's going with Zerglings. I think this is a mistake. There's just too many Lings there, and the sunken colony as well. He didn't see all the Zerglings there. More Zerglings had come in to reinforce, so he's not going to be able to bust through that. Sunken colonies can do a lot of damage and take a lot of hits, more importantly. in a ZVZ battle, a Zergling versus Zergling battle rather. Anyway, this is going to come down to mutas, and ZerO is very, very, very good at mutalisk play. Well, both of them are actually. So it's going to be some really high-level muta versus muta action going on. Incidentally, let's check the supplies here. Yeah, ZerO does have a little bit more supply, and he's got a little bit more money saved up as well. He is probably going to be able to make a lot of mutalisks very quickly when his Spire pops. I'm actually surprised that he's still making Zerglings and not saving up those larvae, since his Spire's going to be popping any second now. Let's see, Spire's up for effort, and it looks like the Spire just went up for a ZerO as well, because we just saw his mineral count go down. I could be wrong though, maybe not. Anyway, a lot of Zerglings in here as well. They're about even in supply. Yeah, he does have the Spire now. He's making mutalisks. He might be making some Scourge as well. Might have gone for 5 meters and then some Scourge or something along those lines. But he's still got a lot of Zerglings, but Effort has equal Zerglings now, and he's going to have to fall back. Both players just really, this game is balanced on a knife's edge right now. It's going to come down to the wire. So some meters are coming out for both players. They're both hitting meters. It looks like Effort, this could be a mistake by ZerO to get those Scourge. Effort is going to have an extra mutalisk now because of that, I believe. Although ZerO's still with extra gas, and he's getting a second gas mine up. Which, although actually it looks like ZerO already has the second gas mine up, so never mind. But he could be in trouble going in with Zerglings, trying to do a Zergling attack. But the mutas are there, going to pick off those Zerglings. He can't engage unless he engages with his own mutas as well. I think Effort has an extra muta, but he has to be careful of those Scourge. In low numbers, it's a lot harder to pick off the Scourge to micro against them. So both players just building up their army counts right now. ZerO trying to get that second gas online. In fact, I think he has it online right now. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure Effort has his second gas online as well. One of them might be waiting up, just trying to build up for an upgrade. Wouldn't be surprised that one of them might have, not immediately, they wanted to get those mutas out as quickly as possible, but then one of them might have gone for an upgrade at some point, possibly ZerO, since he's got more gas in general. And he's still just got gas saved up there. He's actually hurting for minerals a little bit, so maybe that may be why we see him getting a few Scourge out, as he just doesn't quite have the mineral intake actually to keep up with his muta count there, but he's still getting a lot of gas coming in. So because he's only got drones on the gas at that second base there, so he's able to put out a few more Scourge to go with his army. Effort, you can see, has a pretty much even intake going on. He's keeping his minerals and gas at about the same level, so I guess that means he may have extra drones. I really would be curious to get a drone count for them to see. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the main for Effort. Effort now putting up some Scourge as well. It's going to come down to a lot of micro here. Whoa, that was a close one. It's going to come down to a lot of micro if they can clone their Scourge well. ZerO picking off one Scourge, sending his own Scourge, picking off. He takes a single Scourge.